Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming in and thanks for your understanding for last week that I'm not able to have tuitions. Honestly, I still cannot get over with the passing on of my father-in-law, even though I'm doing my best to control. But sometimes, it's just only over 1 week ago. So, and then what happened, Fiona and Qing Yang? This 2 hours ago, I received another bad news. My neighbors in-laws, which is my student mother-in-law, just passed away in Malaysia. Cancer. What cancer? I heard it's brain cancer. 做人就是这样哦，真是不能 understand。连我今天早上等余文进来一下先。余文 is coming in。then 我今天 Hello 余文 turn on your camera please。我今天早上又听到一个消息，我的 student 的外公在北京还是上海，也是刚刚开刀动手术，脑也是有一点问题的 brain。So 人生就是这样，这几个月来就是好事有也是有，可是坏事 people pass away 也是挺多的。哎呀，希望没有了，但愿如此啊！祝大家身体健康。来，我们开始。Thank you very much for the last week that I'm not able to have tuition with you all. All right. First time in my life I ever touch a human bone. After my dad, but yeah. 我的 father-in-law 他不是去 cremated 咯，火化，然后 next day 拜6早上我们就要去拿他的骨灰放在那个 urn，然后放在他的 condominium，就是那个墓碑啊，the corporeal，the niche they call the niche。Wow, first time human bones and some more my father-in-law. Okay, never mind. Let's start with a lesson now. I think we watched the three the three video, right? Remember? You know the three videos that we have? 记得吗? The 恭喜发财, then the mother passed away, then the sparrow, correct now, you went, right? Right. So how should I read? Give me a one, I'm sorry. How do we know or how can we feel through social media or mass media that we can pass a message across to people? And how do you think that with this social media, is it good or bad? Okay, now it's up to you to tell me, because you guys are selected. And this month we're going to talk about a lot of oral presentations because you guys will have oral examinations soon coming in your school. This is the first time your oral presentations is different from your PSLE presentation. Do you know not, Qingyang? Wenbei, Fiona and Yuan, do you know it's different? Hey, you're lagging, Yuan. I think your Wi-Fi a bit lagging. Fiona, do you know the difference? Your oral is different from your PSLE. Do you know not? Don't know Wenbei ne? Do you know? Do you know what's the difference for this coming oral, Qingyang? Okay, your oral presentations will be, sorry?
Is it cause this one is during school hours?
Oh, no. What I mean the format, my dear, so sorry. The format. It can be after school, no? It can be in the afternoon, no? That means you have to stay back for that oral exam. There are two parts. One of them is watching the video, and then you write down 2 minutes. Write down things about 2 minutes. Later, see whether got time now because we are going to doing the comprehension because we missed out one lesson. Okay, you're lagging. I know. Be careful. I'll get nearer to your Wi-Fi. You in secondary school, you are no more reading your passage already. No more reading like PSLE, read the passage, then talk. Oh my goodness, you earn your laptop and to update. Oh my god, seriously. Fiona, last week you're not here. Where's your name is not here, Fiona? Don't have, right? You were here, right? First, okay, which one will you choose? So what is the difference between mass media and social media? later we'll talk about the oral presentation. Mass media is those means of communication that reach and influence large number of people. And this include newspaper, magazine, radio, televisions, or even email. These are also referred to as a traditional media. And social media, for example, those means of communication that are primarily hosted by the internet, 50. Is this day one? No, right? I don't think it's 14. Yeah, 14. Okay. So it's not day one. This should be day two already. Yeah. Okay, Fiona, which one will you vote? Social media or mass? Huh?
Mass media.
Okay, sure. Okay, Qingyang. So you have to, all of you, I will give you 1 minute to talk about your social media. So must talk about 1 minute. Why social media? For example, if I choose social media, I will do this. So then how? So Wenbei, for this set 4, I'm not talking about set 1, okay? The actual set 4 O-level examination, your oral will consist 2 parts. One of them is watching the video and then you write down whatever you can and talk to the examiner for 2 minutes. The second part will ask you, will you participate in this sport? Do you do volunteer work? Do you help out during the COVID? Or what is your favorite hobbies? That kind of questions. That is the conversations. So no more in secondary school reading a passage aloud. It used to do that in the old syllabus or O level. They'll read the passage, then the second part will be conversation. What does this picture tells you? This picture depicts a person walking to the market. Then they'll ask you, do you often go to market with your parents? Then of course, a lot of people say yes, yes, yes to impress the teachers. But some say, no, I don't like to go to the wet market because I feel that there's no aircon. Nothing wrong. But people might think that because the way you give the answer is too honest, they might penalize your mark. Well, not true. Depends on how you see it. All right. So, Uncle Raymond, you choose mass media. Oh, okay. So you and you are the very unique one to do that. Okay, so I want you to give yourself 1 minute and explain to me. I'm so sorry if your Wi-Fi is lagging, go and find a place that is not lagging. Because this is a mock exam. Next Sunday or the following weeks or in August, we will have a proper exam on oral. Okay. So let's start. Think what you're going to talk about it in the social media or the things that you choose. The platform that you choose.
Wait, Uncle Raymond, do I talk about how social media is better, or do I just like
Exactly. Since you choose social media, right? You can say the being and the boom, the advantages, disadvantages, the benefits and not the benefits, the good and the bad points, anything under the sun. Anything under the sun. This is to test your way of speaking, the confidence of speaking. All right. Write anything. Since you are Fiona, you're choosing mass media, then of course you have to say why you prefer mass media over social media. I'm going to send to Yuan to see whether she's ready to come in. By the way, this topic is a very, very hot topic. Because there are few days I am teaching an IB student. So I go and kepo, a busybody. I went to Popular and check. Oh, surprisingly, the A level also talk about social media and mass media, but they put it as media. And then I look through some of the questions. It's related to some of these social media and mass media questions. So don't just take it like you are Sec 1 now, you do this one very simple, easy going for oral presentation. That's about it, listening or comprehensions, things like that, or editing. This topic will link all the way, not just A level in Polytechnic, but if you are taking a degree in IT, information technology, or cyber security, or whatever you to do with media, you will not escape from this topic. So please put in your heart and soul in this topic. It's going to be a thing because not only you, your children, your grandchildren will have that. No, you don't answer in the chat, my dear. You talk to me because this is an oral presentation and I'm going to time you for 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. That means you have to talk until when you finish your thing. I think I choose social media because so then how? Then you 讲了，好像没有东西讲了，对吗？ Then you just say that's all, thank you. So for the time being, please take a piece of paper, write down whatever you can think of about social media or mass media. Thank you. He's trying to log in, of course, trying to not a cool words to use. Ha ha. Wenpei, you are supposed to talk to me, not type in your answer right on the piece of paper. Please, let me be clear. In the actual O-level examination, you'll be watching a video, all right? Then while watching, you write down the notes. Then they'll say, okay, please talk about what do you think about this video? For example, if they are playing football, basketball, volleyball, or playing a sports, they will ask you, talk about it, then you just talk, okay? Yuan, you're in. Thank you very much. Yuan, you're supposed to write about your mass media for 1 minute to talk about at least 2 minutes, but I'll give you 1 minute to talk for practice. By right in the O level, you're supposed to present your stuff in 2 minutes. Okay, can Yuan? So Yuan, later you will listen to Wenpei and Qing Yang, then followed by you, and last but not least for Fiona. Okay. So Qing Yang and I will give you all 1 more minute to write down as many things as you want to say about your social media or mass media. So you can start off, good morning, teacher, good afternoon, teachers. Why I choose social media is because I feel that social media is Then you say good afternoon or good morning, teachers. My name is Yuan. Why I choose mass media? Because I feel that mass media is important. Then you talk, blah, 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 blah. Okay? 明白啊？写下来, you need to write down, trust me. You're not, wow, like, unless you tell me no need, everything is inside my head, fine, I'm okay with it. But you cannot break in between the conversation. Are you ready, Qing? You must show like Wenpei and Fiona and Yuan like that. Up to here, must see up to here. Cannot see like that. Cannot see like that. Must see like that, okay? Because I want to see your whole face expression. And by right, you're supposed to use your hand gesture. And 3, 2, 1, back to you, Qing.
Okay, social media is better because it allows a two-way communication, which allows people to have interaction between other people through stuff like comments, messages, and likes. which is not possible with mass media. Social media also allows people to build online communities with websites like Reddit or Quora, where you can discuss your questions and help other people with similar interests. Social media also has more customized content which are tailored to each individual's interests through the help of algorithms, which will make the content more personalized and interesting for each individual. Uh, it also allows users to create and share their own content, uh, which gives a more diverse uh, more diverse contents and also allows different perspectives, which is not seen in mass media. It also allows anyone to create their own content, unlike mass media such as newspapers, where only verified journalists can write. Social media also allows anyone on the internet around the globe uh, to form a connection uh, which is which bypasses mass media's abilities, as mass media is mostly based on one country. Uh, Social media is also cheaper, as creating content and sharing content on social media is a lot lower cost than mass media such as printing of newspapers and books. Yeah, that's the end.
That's all. Don't say that's the end.
That's
错
that's
啦，还没有
all.
end 啦。That's all 啦，the end 就是拜拜了，完蛋了，没有了，没有晴阳了。开玩笑，开玩笑。That's all. Thank you, teacher. Well done. Well said. Yeah, social media is actually quite a cheap content. You use keyword like platform, everything. And don't laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, my Set 4 students they're applying for EAE. There's a direct entry to Polytechnic for certain courses. And most of them, they will be doing interview like via Zoom. I was surprised. I thought that this will only happen during the COVID-19, where you cannot meet face to face. And then after that, maybe after COVID, you should go to the Polytechnic there for a face-to-face interview. But now I think because they want to save time, then they do Zoom. Different poly got different style of doing. So please get used to the on screen like that to talk to people. Don't be I think don't use a or that kind of things. Don't use or because like that is wrong because you're telling the examiner you are very nervous, not sure what to use the words. You're lost of words. So instead of or you use a well. As a matter of fact, I think, in my opinion, thus, hence, therefore, nevertheless, you see, to be honest, straight to your face to all of you here. A lot of students and even those teachers, even my ex-teachers and colleagues were telling me, Raymond, it's so hard to use Zoom. Why? They don't like to turn on their camera and don't like to see my face. I don't know whether they are listening to my class. And when I call them, they might be using their handphone, using their other laptop, or listening to Spotify, all these things. To me, I'm telling them and I'm telling you, to me, I don't care what you use. You want to flirt, you want to see porno, you want to see what sex stuff, or you want violent stuff, or whatever it is, I'm very open to all of you. It's your choice of life. Okay? If you are not interested, then for goodness sake, no, I'm not complaining about the four of you. Since we're talking about social media here. For goodness sake, tell your parents, I'm not interested. I don't learn anything from Zoom. Please send me for face-to-face. Or even I don't go to face-to-face. I don't want to go Zoom. Please let me study on my own. No, every single penny that your parents earn is hard-earned money. It's very hard pain. Ever since my father-in-law passed on last week, I learned a lot of things from Buddhism, from Christianity, from Islam, all the religions. Life is just this period of time. If you are cheating yourself by not honest to yourself and do things behind your parents' back, 人做天在看。我不是说你们烂不要误会刚好有人这样跟我讲这个 topic. I say this social media really crazy, Well, I rather face to face. So, face to face 有时候你也可以拿一本漫画书 right 放在你的桌底下，对不对？ Even you don't have this, I also can read a magazines, a comic book, mass media. Then they look at me, yeah, you're right, Raymond. If you are not interested in your class, they can find thousands of ways not to listen. They don't even use mass media or social media. They can just like that. Yes, correct now. 对不对 ？Same thing, Fiona. I believe sometimes in school, you will 坐在那边听课听到睡觉。Let's be honest， 对吗？文贝、秦阳，不用笑的，不用笑的。就算那个老师很好，我可以讲课很有哇动作，可是你就是可能你来那个月经 got menses or you got period whatever you got argument with someone or you are feeling tired fever or you already know the lesson you feel boring, that's normal. But I'm always interested at the end result, whether you can pass your exam. 对得起你的良心，对得起你的父母亲吗？ So social media cannot escape one. Like you see, very simple. Let's share with you before when pay start now. Last time when people pass on in Singapore, they will put a very big advertisement obituary in newspaper. Then if you cut off time, cannot hit by 4 p.m. Sorry, your advertisement will be following the next following day. Now, Yuan, when my father-in-law passed on last week, I put on the Facebook. I say, dear friend and relative, my father-in-law passed on. Wow, straight away you can see a lot of people sending message to my Facebook. Oh, deepest condolences. Some even through Facebook came and visit and attend the last respect, the wake for my father-in-law, or even send WhatsApp to me, or even give me the reef money, 那个白金的钱, all this. Can I pay now to you, Raymond? Sorry, I can't come down and pay the last respect to your father-in-law. My deepest condolences. Please accept my this 白金钱多少钱? So let me share with you, there's the power of social media. Let me share with you, the mass media is not so powerful, but it's also play an important part. I'm so sorry to use this example, but I feel that without the social media, nobody knows how great my father-in-law is. And of course, people share me, talk to me, say, wow, that's really different now. Your father-in-law has done a good job, a fighter till the last breath. And honestly, Qing, the past few nights until today, I still cannot sleep well. Every night I wake up, I will still look at the sky and say, why my father-in-law went on? You know how he died? On the 8th of July, he vomited blood in the morning. The heart stopped for 20 minutes. CPR for 23 times. The heart stopped for 20 minutes. I think without the social media, like the calling and all this, I don't think I can reach there on time. So life is short. So please don't cheat yourself by doing things that is against your principle. Especially your parents are so important to you. Don't just because 一时的欢乐，一时的爽，一时的诱惑害到你的前途。Okay, I can tell I can see some of you are using your handphone, your laptop, or you do other things. I don't care, no. Even in school when I'm teaching, I don't care my student under the table use your handphone, no. Because at the end of the day, if you don't respect your parents, you don't get a good result at the end of the final year examination. And you're not honest, these three things, you're not my student. Seriously. Okay, everyone has space, you and you won't pay. Sometimes when I look at Zoom, I also play my handphone. Okay, let's be honest. Yeah. Don't look at me like that, won't pay. Sometimes I find that this topic I know already. Okay, during studying my diploma course last 2 years. This topic 我知道. You know it's a topic I won't pay. Communication skill. And this one to me is I score distinction for that. Of course, I respect the exam, the lecturer I listen, but I will still do my WhatsApp, send my message to my business counterpart because I'm still working. I'm adult, I know my responsibility. So social media is all about social responsibility and personal responsibility. No, there are people who send nasty messages to kill and destroy and harm people and end up the person commit suicide. Know the power of social media. Please take note of all these, because you will come across a passage like that. Now, back to Wenpei. In 3, you spend 2 minutes, Qing Yang, instead of 1 minute. Well done. 8 upon 10. Okay, 10 marks. 8 and 3, 2, 1, go, Wenpei.
I think social media is better than mass media because social media has many advantages. Like it helps us to deliver messages quickly and effectively. And it also helps to improve bonds as we are able to connect with the people on the internet. Mass media will break connections, as nowadays
nowadays what happened? Yeah.
everyone is too focused on
Sorry,
their
you're
phone.
frozen. Sorry, Wenpei, just now you like nowadays.
Oh,
You like that? It don't happen. Okay, not your fault. I won't penalize you. Carry on.
nowadays everyone is too focused on television. Social
听了。If Fiona 他没有还
media is also more interesting, also as it allows people to share their own thoughts on the internet and lets everyone validate their thoughts. While it is not possible on mass media is usually owned by a company, while social media encourages user-generated content and diverse perspectives. Social media also helps us to keep in contact with our friends that live far away from us. It is also more helpful to learn
Then you froze again.
things on social media as they are seen on mass media. If someone has a brand they want to promote, they are able to promote it on social media for free, while you have to pay to promote it on mass media. Lastly, you can also stay up to date on current trends and technology. We can quickly find out what is happening in our communities, schools, and countries. It is an essential way to provide ourselves with important knowledge of what is happening around us. This benefits helps us to make better decisions. Okay,
You don't say okay to me. What must you say?
thank you.
And that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, coconut, yeah. Yeah, in Hokkien is 椰子. Thank you very much. Well done. Wow. Very smooth. I'm not sure whether you planned these topics written down on a piece of paper and speak it up, or you just impromptu from you, just like that, go through. Yes, 8.2 upon 10. Well done. Next, Yuan, your turn. Why you choose mass media? In 3, you spend about 1.5, about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Well done. For Wenpei. In 3, 2, 1, Yuan, your turn. Mass
I
media.
think that mass media has more reliable and easy to trust information, as the people like for mass media are working full-time jobs. Sometimes the people for social media are not full-time. And secondly, the people from mass media also, the people on social media usually get information from mass media. For example, let's say like during the Donald Trump where he got his ear shot, there were many social media posts on it, but from what I've been hearing, it seems that most of the things from the social media are coming from the bigger news headlines like CNN. Another point that why mass media is better than social media is that it's easier to, how do I say this? Like it's easier to be able to find what you want. Yeah, I know these are very weird, but like especially if you want to keep updated on the news or like keep in touch with what's happening, I think mass media is easier than social media. Because usually, let's say you just open social media and then like there's so many things that pop up, but like hardly, especially because of the algorithm, you'll find like day-to-day news, and usually it's just other things that has not. There might be a lot of things that are out of topic that can distract you. All in all, I think that when it comes to finding reliable information and finding information that is more trustful or get less distractful and so many advertisements, I think mass media is the way to go. Thank you.
Wow. Good, but I still don't sorry, I'm not biased on Yuan, I'm not biased. Don't look at me like that. Then 8 also you score 8, well done. I just feel that when you have a lot of pause and break, I think a lot can you remember telling me you are nervous lah. Oh shit man, what's next to talk about? Oh my god, I forgot my name. 我的台词忘记了哎呦，我看到那个阿弟 Fiona 跟文贝，我不会讲话了。哎，没有，The way Fiona look 什么？我 ugly 吗？你在讲，我给你2巴，臭 Uncle Raymond，你才 ugly 啊，没有头发。OK， good 啊，but don't too much 啊，OK。Don't get nervous. It's normal that to have like that. But it's a professional speaking, you don't do that. But anyway, it's good. All right, last but not least, Fiona, back to you in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
So I think the mass media is better than social media as first it has a higher reliability as people who are writing the newspaper or broadcasting on the radio, they are like their scripts are written by professional editors who work full-time jobs, and they will be like run through on the credibility and the accuracy of the news. So it will be more how do I say, more accurate as for the information on mass media. Also, oh my god, wait. Also, it has a broader reach to inform more people about the things happening now. As example, for some like elderlies or some other people, they may not know how to use social media or doesn't want to use social media, and so their last resort is to go on mass media, and so mass media has a more wider audience listening instead of like social media. Lastly, there are communities on social media, but do note that there are people trolling and also scammers, and all those negative things also happen mainly on social media. Mass media is mainly run by the professionals, which won't do these type of things. And so I think that mass media is better than social media. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, not bad. 可是你好像紧张哎。If Fiona, be honest 不要生气各位8.1all of you well done. I'm very surprised. Sorry 我不是看不起你们I thought your set one like 好像是跟小 baby 这样在 secondary school 你们是最小的嘛，对吗？文贝 Are you eating？你够朋友吗？你自己一个人吃，我们这边4个还没有吃饭呢。At least 你讲说，大哥，不是大哥，兄弟们，你们饿吗？要不要我分一点给你吃？等一下我叫 Grab 寄去你家。自己一个人吃还吃到这样，很好吃，没有开玩笑我在 disturb 你，不要生气。但以后我不要开 camera 了。每次我吃东西，你要讲我错个人。So joke aside, Fiona, be honest， 你很少在大庭广众讲话这样。
I
No,
just
no, tell me the truth. Do you stand in front of a class or on a stage or any platform to give speeches like this?
sometimes
Sometime away.
like in class or during CCA.
Oh, not bad. Then 你应该是不会有你 when you speak too fast, I can tell you are very nervous. It's like 快点讲完就算了。
Because like during like my CCA is like debate so then the scripts are usually really long and I have to like talk faster also.
You are in the debate club
Yeah.
Huh? I think I better teach you a trick in the debate club 不是讲快就是厉害讲快 you must be 要准一针见血 right? So must be straight to the point, and when you talk to the person, you must emphasize 有一些字是挺重要的，你懂吗？Because debate 就是你要 attend 那个人 the key point, the key words, the key sentence, and certain vocab words that you want to emphasize. All right, well done. Okay, so let's move on to the next topics. There is a fundamental difference between mass media and social media. In mass media, the audience is passive. I think the two of you and if you're not wrong. You need authoritative to justify the content before you can print it out. Very true. The audience simply receive the message. In social media, the audience play a central role in creating the message, receiving the message and responding to the message. Yeah, very true. Look at this one. We have peer-to-peer communication, which is a mail, fax. 这个要看哦. If you are doing any other things, please pay attention for a couple of minutes here. Especially one of them I want to introduce to you. Give me while I drink some water. So one of them is like mail fax. Fax 现在很少人有用了啊 Skype, okay, telephone, SMS and MS instant messaging. I tell you, Yuan, last time when I sent a message to my US counterpart in 1995, 1995 and 1996, it took me 1.5 days to reach my mail to the counterpart in US. But now when you send an email, a message, in less than pop, correct 10 seconds 你就 reach 到了，对不对？ Correct very fast, But last time, no, the submarine cable, when they pass a message, it take at least 1 to 2 days or even sometimes a few days. If the message cannot pass through, then you have to reset again. Very sad. But now it's so fast. Then this is the what they call the peer-to-peer communication. Mass media, yes. Most of you know these are the mass media. The internet is also one way, the news site and newsletter. Okay, this is one side. That means one-way traffic, where the customer is the one who receive and they cannot give comments or feedback. If they want to, they have to write in and not through email, write in the proper letter with an envelope and a stamp on it and send it to the authority. Then wait for a few days or even weeks to get a reply. Wow, so bad. Social media, Facebook 我有 Twitter 我有 LinkedIn 有 Google Plus 好像没有 Instagram 有 Insta 有 Tumblr 没有 Please can I show a hand or let me know anyone know about LinkedIn? LinkedIn, Fiona, Qin Yang, Wenpei, you know LinkedIn? Yes. Tell us what you know about LinkedIn.
I just know that my mom uses it sometimes,
Oh,
but I don't use it. So I'm
but
not
你有没有问妈咪，你那个 LinkedIn 是用来做什么？ I can tell you the LinkedIn is so damn bloody powerful. If you all please can, to be honest, a lot of employer like IBM, HP, Citibank, Bank of Shanghai, Bank of China, you name it they will go into your LinkedIn profile. You want to look at your profile. Uncle Raymond had this profile, and your mom or dad now, sometimes it's inside there. They will call you, hello. Let's say your mommy is called Fiona 也是okay. Hi Fiona. 我看到你的那个履历表，你的 resume. Then 你 mommy say 在哪里？在 LinkedIn. You know LinkedIn is so powerful that your degree, your activities, your VIA, whatever damn thing is inside. And people will look at it. You cannot anyhow put, Qin you cannot put, I'm the best terrorist in the world. I bombed 10 countries. I recruited 1,000 terrorists. Of course, not like that, please, Qin Yang, correct. So you must say, I'm Qin Yang. I'm the CEO of this company, Citibank. I work in a few major projects, and each project costs a few $1 million. I graduated from University of Harvard. Okay, I have 5 years experience in project management. I worked in a few companies before. Wow, all this data is so bloody useful that somebody will ding dong to you and call you, hello, Mr. Qin Yang, interested to have a cup of coffee now. So there will be an informal discussion. They talk. 这个人不错嘞。你有想过要过来跳槽吗？来我的公司，我给你一个 share， 你做一半的老板。I got student ask me, so if a sweeper can put their resume in 扫地工人可以，这个 LinkedIn 谁都可以放的 ，trust me, it's very powerful. You don't believe later you go after this class go and type LinkedIn. If ask your parents, 秦阳文贝 and you ask your parent, Mommy, Daddy, do you have LinkedIn? 他会问你为什么你问这个问题 ？So it's very powerful and tell them why I ask you. If you start off your LinkedIn build out, a lot of my friends through this LinkedIn account, they found very wonderful job. Some guys say, hey, how the headhunter get you? I don't know how they get me. Then later they tell me, oh Raymond, do you know what now? The headhunter went to this LinkedIn account and sent an email to me. Hey, since you got this experience in project management, in F&B, okay, in banking, in accounting, are you interested to join my client who is looking for this particular experiences and skill set? 明白哦 Fiona? I mean, 如果有人再加你薪水1-2千块，又可以给你 free handphone 1年用，你不要去啊？还有花红 14 month, 15 month， 你不要去啊？ if the company is very renowned, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, linking is very, very powerful, okay? If you don't trust me, later you go and see for yourself. I also link to Bill Gates' account. You know, some of them like AIA, the very big organization. You learn a lot of things, to be honest. I think I'm not sure whether Lee Hsien Loong or Prime Minister Lawrence Wong have this account, but I know Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs gone, sorry. Yeah, some of the top CEO are in the linking. Okay, major difference between traditional and media and social media. Yuan, let's go.
In the past, traditional forms of media were the only ways you could get your message out to the public. But in nowadays digital landscape, there are a variety of new systems for reaching a mass or niche audience. It begs the interrogation, traditional media versus social media. How do you decide which works greatest? Well, before you start working philosophical, let's mathematics out what we are really examining in the first place.
So do you need to really decide, Yuan? Since you support mass media, I mean, do you need to decide whether traditional media or social media, which one has the greatest impact? Well, it all depends on the audience, agree or Yuan? Right? Okay, for example, 你喜欢吃茶粿条还是炒萝卜糕？你懂什么？Carrot cake, fried carrot cake 还是你喜欢吃拉西罗吗？还是海南鸡饭？哪一个？Nothing wrong, right? 我不但喜欢吃拉西罗嘛，我喜欢吃海南鸡饭。But 各花入各眼， so it's the same thing when you come to people ask you this kind of questions 秦阳 Fiona, UN and文贝不见了 ，OK? It's up to you say, one man's meat is another man's poison. 各花入各眼 Whether which one it is, as long as it's benefit to you, like for example, UN and 秦阳 whether 你吃海南鸡饭、拉西罗嘛，还是裸地布拉达，还是云吞面，只要吃得饱、吃得健康、吃得好，对吗？有 energy 做工就好，对不对？当然了，如果我跟你讲，我跟你讲啊，秦阳，有人吃白粉 ，smoke more vapes， 抽烟多一点，喝酒 ，come on Fiona， 这个 something wrong right， 对不对 ？This is understood right？ So how you judge? But people say no 啊，抽烟是很好啊。它可以使到你身体比较轻松一点哦。You see, the different thoughts. 喝酒好啊，喝红酒可以把你got blood circulations. Well, I'm not sure how true it is, but I don't like to drink alcohol. So let's move on. What is social media? Wenpei, are you ready? Social media.
Social media. Social media is a form of technology transmission that enables users to create and share knowledge, ideas, SMS, and content via social networking websites and applications. But the term social media is often used interchangeably with social network. In fact, social network is a concept that was all over long before the advent of the internet. Social network refers to a group of people who know everyone or connected in some way. Today, the terms social networking site or social networking service are a little outdated, but they essentially refer to the same services as social media. Social media is now mainstream media, but it is hard to define it accurately because there are exceptions to every definition. It differentiates itself by being interactive, a two-way communication. Social media includes websites that are present for social networking.
So when I was reading this, one of the students asked me, by the way, Uncle Raymond, how did social media or internet come about? Let me share with you. If you're not sure, I used to taught this topic in one of the diploma in private school. So it all started with ARPANET. So we don't put all eggs into one basket. So during the USA and USSR, the Russian, they were having Cold War. So the USA worried that USSR Russia will fly rockets or missile or nuclear bomb and bomb USA. So their database, their security, they branch out into Washington, D.C., which is the president's office, and then to various FBI, secret agents, university, and other government bodies building. So in case if a bomb were to drop in California or in New York or in Texas, the other parts of the network is still working. So after the war, Cold War ended in 1988, when the war is no more, they decided to open out this ARPANET, which is the military internet. They become commercial, and that's why they call World Wide Web, www.un.com, www.fiona.com, sorry, okay, stay on my tongue. Yeah, fiona.com, so deep. www.wenbei.com, www.qingyang.com， 哇，粉丝很多哎，他们秦阳 UN 文贝的粉丝有几万个啊，那么请问 www.fiona.com 有几个？一个啊？为什么？就他自己？OK， 不要生气，不要生气。OK， so now you understand how the WW come out internet， 然后慢慢就哇 open up already 啊。So you should thanks to the Cold War， if not 我们今天没有 internet 了。Back to you. May I have Fiona？ 你看我疼你嘞，我给你读这么短。等一下秦阳跟其他要读很长。语文不要跟他讲，等一下 comprehension 全部他读哦。Okay, let's go.
Traditional media refers to any form of mass communication available previous to the launch of digital network. Therefore, traditional network include television, radio, newspapers, magazines, and books. Traditional media offers only a one-way communication. The audience accept SMS through the media, but the media do not get directly feedback.
Do not get directly feedback. So now after this lesson and the previous lesson, you should know that traditional media still have a limitations compared to social media. And we know, like last week I watched Mr. Beast, Yuan and Qin Yang, my cousin, Mr. Beast. Don't give me that kind of look at you, Mr. B, your cousin. 我的屁股啊，你的 cousin. So Mr. Beast 他不是有一个 video 是 about 50 influencer 对吗？ You know about the challenge about $1 million, and then they built a lot of houses. Yeah, the influencer 很多个嘞。I saw it. He really give away $1 million, and they also built a lot of houses for the Mexican people, 100 houses, and built 1,000 well in Africa, and make some who are blind get able to see. So it's so good, right? In a way, it's so good that you allow this social media to showcase his good work, but still got people not able to like him, dislike him, disagree with him, and want him to die, if I heard it correctly, from the right source. Very sad. So social media still, see, no matter you do what good things, there are still people who are against you. You can't please the world. Whether traditional media or mass media, you will still have to face this kind of consequences. What kind of consequences? The mindset of the people. 神经病, cannot take it. Okay, back to you, UN 1, 2, and then 3, 4, Qin Yang.
The time needed to produce information on social media.
No, the power, my dear, number 1.
Oh, the power to write and publish information on any traditional media form is with the editor of that general network. In distinction, everybody can share any type of knowledge on their page on any social media outlet.
Agree not? Agree not? That's what you say, correct not? Like traditional media. That's what you say, whatever you publish, you still have to go through an editor for approval, for censorship, then you can publish. If not, no. But social media, nobody care. But don't forget, the more you post, if you post anything, then you are against the government, against the religion, against the race, against the sexist, against some organization. Good luck to you. You will have a price to pay for it, and the price is very heavy. Either you go to jail, okay, for a long term, or you have a hefty fine, a few 100,000, depends on how bad it is, or worse still, good luck. You are banned not to able to go to certain country. I know recently got this China guy who says something bad about Singapore, about saying that Singapore is going to control by the China government, CCP or something like that. And he's a multi-millionaire, and saying this, and now he's being blocked by Singapore social media or media's authority. Number 2, please.
The time needed to produce information on social media is comparatively very little than in consecutive media. The fastest form of consecutive media can be newspapers and their own blogs, and it takes at least a day or a few hours to publish. While on social media, the data can be shared every time.
Yeah, it's live. The social media is immediate. The moment you post in your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you call it, it's immediate. But else, mass media might take a few days or even weeks to do it. If you publish in the magazine. Number 3 and 4, Qingyang.
Social media has the choice of people performing different tasks on it, for example, liking and sharing images and other personal information, etc. On the other hand, traditional media do not have any of these things, but only approved information.
So how? So, for example, if you need people to acknowledge your post, for example, like you saw last 2 weeks, the daughter post the recipe, then a lot of people like the food. So this also can be put into linking, no? If you are looking, if they are looking for a good chef who are very creative in cooking, yeah, that is one way to get your profile to be alert. So this is now so damn powerful with all these things. Number 4, please.
People can make or cancel the posts sharing their information, photos, or photo that they have made on their accounts on social media. This is not possible during the process of publishing in general network. Once a piece of information is placed, it is not possible, and if possible, it is quite hard to change the already existing information.
For social media, of course, you can do editing. When you post something, you realize, hey, there's some grammar mistake, there's some spelling mistake, or there's some words that are not supposed to use or use it wrongly, then fine. Okay, you just click and then change it. But when you post on the newspaper, good luck, no. If they say Yuan is an ugly man, he is a bad person, he's a pervert, he upskirt, 他没有这样做哦。Then Yuan will send a message and sue me. But when I put on social media, I might send this, then later I realize it's wrong, I quickly delete out. Unless someone who are faster than me or took a picture of what I post in the Facebook, then 他可以 pass 给 Yuan 可以告 Uncle Raymond. Hey, don't laugh of this matter, no children. I'm in the force not long and in the school not long enough, but I can tell you there are people who do that because out of anger, out of jealousy, out of hatred, out of whatever reason, they want to destroy someone, they put all these things. And true enough, you know, right, Fiona, you know, 很多韩国的巨星就是因为 Facebook social media 他们自杀，对吗？哇，这个贱女人呐、什么啦，不要脸呐、Uncle Raymond 这么帅，你去找他 ，stop it 啊 ，you have to stop from your face 。我觉得Fiona and I will always receive this kind of message when I was in the school discipline. The girls will come and tell me, Mr. Shaw, I'm being cyberbullied. Then when I look at the post 哇，很多字不好听啊 ，you are slut, you are bitch， 哇，这些字嘞，真的，don't do that 啦。他杀死你全家人呐、要讲到这么难听，人家也是有父母亲生的嘛。你不喜欢那个人，可能那个人得罪你，他讲话不好。But you don't say all these type of words it's really 很hurting嘞。And you can see why some Korean celebrity cannot take it They commit suicide because 他们已经做演员已经很大的压力了。But to them say, I don't give a damn 咯。OK， 他们死应该的咯。我就是恨他们。Why must you all do that 你的目的是什么？So social media is like a tool 一个工具是杀人的。Okay, very sad Okay, traditional media last one, my dear.
Traditional media is about arriving people out there. In balance, an account on social network need to have engagement with people. Activities like response and interactions are mostly needed in social media.
So in other words, whatever you do, whether traditional media or social media, your job is to make sure that you must be mature enough to manage and motivate what you write, what you say, what you think. Be a responsible user. 你今天可能达到你的目的去害一个人 to kill and destroy and defame someone. One day, this karma, 轮回 will come back to you. So don't do that, please. 好好读书，好好学习，好好孝顺父母亲。如果拜神啊，怎样？我拜，我明天中100万，我拜，我明天很多美女来看我，please。You not stop it, not me。我不是拜很多美女，我拜很多钱。哇，you purposely 哦，你还点头啊？鸡蛋糕，我拜，我明天这样每个人拜哦，求神拜佛，you and 文辈，这样每个人不用做工了，对不对？是不是？你们家里已经有2个神了呢。Your house got 2 god， 你懂是谁吗？就是你爹地妈咪，他们就是你的神呢，保护神呢，对吗？为什么你要去拜别的神？先是不要拜你，不说拜你父母亲，崇拜你的父母亲，然后才去拜神，然后才去拜平安。I'm just sharing this because I learned a lot of this recently as my father-in-law passed away. I learned that life is not just everything materialistic one. Sometimes you must let go with certain things. Now, sometimes social media is a way to let go certain things, but to the extreme people, 走火入魔. Yes, there are people who will favor social media, especially today people, but it isn't like traditional media is fully useless. Okay, take note now. A big example would be if a business would have to see what suits their business best. If they want to target a more certain type of audience, they will go to traditional media over social media. You're right, Fiona and Yuan. Especially when you are targeting selling old folk stuff, when these old folks do not have social media. You know, many years ago, 15 to 20 years ago, when I want to advertise my tuition business, I have to put in the newspaper for 3 lines, very short, about less than 50 words, $36 for an advertisement of tuition. And it's under the classifier. And then when I put the tuition, there are about 100 tuition teachers also put their advertisement there. And there are also a few of them putting, I can teach English and history and social study and creative writing. But after a few days, if no one buy the newspaper, no one look at the newspaper, the money gone to waste. So I've been spending a few $100 to near $1,000 for my advertisement. Yeah, true enough, there are people who call me out and ask for my ask for my ask for my skills, ask for my teaching experience, and then that's how it works. But now I don't need to put newspaper, and now there are lesser advertisement in newspaper, mass media. So I put my tuition in my social media, and it's 24/7. And someone say it's cheap. Yeah, it's true. It's very cheap, and someone is free. You don't need to pay a single cent. You just post it, and then people interested just click and hey, I heard you got tuition now. That's how a few of my links come from my social media. Okay, this is the homework we are supposed to do. I think we read this before, right? Did I? No? Yes or no? Okay, I start first. I'm going to do this in half an hour time. Have you done this homework already? Wenbei, Yuan, Qingyang? No 全部没有做功课，全部站在课室外面来。It made me vaguely uneasy. I had no intention of shooting the elephant. I merely sent for the rifle to defend myself if necessary. And it is always unnerving to have a crowd following you. I marched down the hill looking and feeling a fool, with the rifle over my shoulder and an ever-growing army of people jostling at my heels. The elephant was standing 8 yards from the road, his left side towards us. It took not the slightest notice of the crowd approach. He was tearing up branches of grass, beating them against his knee, to clean them and stuffing them into his mouth. So this is an extract from the essay describing an experience of the English narrator, a police officer in colonial Burma. Burma 现在叫做缅甸 is called Myanmar, who was called upon to shoot an aggressive elephant. How aggressive elephant? Unless based on the knowledge, this elephant go around and destroy houses, kill people, step on people, destroy infrastructure, or go amok. Amok 就是 crazy. A-M-O-K. Go crazy out of their mind, doing something bad and harm people, then no choice. You have to put the elephant to sleep. for good. So the first paragraph tells me that this author, together with the police officer, who are about to go and approach a so-called aggressive elephant with a huge crowd, to follow them. As you have to understand, colonial Burma means the year dated back before World War II. It might be 1900 to 1934 to 1940. No, 1900 to 1935, 1335, sorry. 1900 to 1335, which is, wow, really backdated very long. And this is where maybe they are still not very civilized. All right. Next, second paragraph. Fiona, can you read the class? Then I explain.
I glanced around at the crowd that had followed me. It was an immersive crowd, 2,000 at least, and growing every minute. It blocked the road for a long distance on either side. I looked at the sea of yellow faces above the garnished clothes, faces all happy and excited over this bit of fun, all certain that the elephant was going to be shot. They were watching me as they would watch a conjurer about to
哦，就是杂技团啊，
yeah
是丢杂技的东西啊。OK，
a conjurer about to perform a trick. They did not like me, but with the magical rifle in my hands, I was momentarily worth watching. And suddenly I realized that I could have shot the elephant after all. The people expected it of me and I had to do it. I could feel the 2,000 wheels pressing me forward irresistibly. And it was at this moment, as I stood there with the rifle in my hands, that I first grasped the hollowness, the futility of the white man's dominion in the East.
Can I ask the four of you, do you have any helper at home? Yes. Is your helper from Myanmar? No. You realize they in this passage they say yellow faces, right? You know, you don't believe,你不相信啊, if you stay in Admiralty MRT station, if you're staying somewhere there or other parts of Singapore, you will see some of them, they like to put yellow powder on their face. 有没有？有没有秦阳？有没有看过吗？宇文？啊？你不看女人的，你看男人的。开玩笑，你会看到在新加坡很多那些女孩子啊 ，mostly are girl, they like to put brown yellow powder on their cheek. They are usually from Myanmar. So I curious, I asked my Burmese friend who are in Singapore, hey bro, why all the Burmese girl like to put yellow powder on their face? Oh, few things. The yellow powder is to keep their skin texture very nice. 好像 SK2 呢 SK2 吗？好像Uncle Raymond 擦那个护肤品 make 我的脸看得很青春可爱美丽。你们要吐了，我知道 ，OK。然后呢，有些是放那个 yellow powder， 你懂为什么吗？秦阳跟我们背 ，to walk off the evil， 好像是一个护身符这样 ，to walk off the evil spirit。啊 ，Singapore very clean Don't worry Singapore got no many evil spirit. Singapore got a lot of gods to protect Singapore, 对吗？有Islam, 有 Buddhist, 有 Taoist, 有 Christian, 很多 god 在新加坡 but that's their belief. And then the third thing is to prevent the sun from shining on them, then their face will get like suntan, sunburn. So it's like putting suntan lotion, okay, Fiona? Now you 明白哦。So until today, if you walk on the street, you see people put powder, they are usually Burmese people. Actually, Fiona, I don't like it. Sorry, I told my Burmese friend, sorry, bro. I see the way they put like that, not very nice. They just, okay it's their culture cannot say, but I find it 很恶心好像那个两粒红红这样 Okay, sorry. Next paragraph, may I have you on this? So I explain this paragraph. 我觉得他们很变态大家看到那个 elephant 死掉太高兴了，哇，这么多人在看戏。So this paragraph is a bit uncomfortable and uneasy for me. Number 3, please, Yuan.
But I did not want to shoot the elephant. I watched him beating his bunch of grass against his knees with that preoccupied grandmotherly air the elephants have. It seemed to me that it would be murder to shoot him. I was not squeamish about killing animals, but I had never shot an elephant and never wanted to. Besides, There was the beast's owner to be considered. Alive, the elephant was worth at least 100 pounds. Dead, he will only be worth the value of his tusk, 5 pounds probably. But I had got to act quickly. I turned to some experienced-looking Burmese who had been there when we arrived and asked them how the elephant had been behaving. They all said the same thing. He took no notice of you if you left him alone, but he might charge if you went too close to him.
Oh, so it's got territory dispute, got territory protections. So if you go above beyond his territory, you will think that you are encroaching, you are going to attack him. You feel very defensive because the elephant might think that you are going to attack him or kill him, whatever it is. So maybe he has traumatized before somewhere in other parts. Then when he comes, his memory come back, and then you realize as long as something approaching me, a living thing approach me, I must destroy them in order to protect myself. Maybe he has went through a kind of traumatized with the herbs of elephants, and that's why it came here. So you must think like that. So from this paragraph, you say that the author is the police officer is a nice person, is very humane, 很仁慈。他不想杀死那 elephant， 可是再没办法 because he's been given a task to kill the elephants in order to protect the people there. If not, there will be more things being destroyed. Fair enough lah. Number 4, 文贝cannot talk already, frozen. Qingyang, number 4, please.
There was only one alternative. I shoved the cartridges into the magazine and lay down on the road to get a better aim. The crowd grew very still, and a deep, low, happy sigh, as of people who see the theatre curtain go up at last, breathed from innumerable throats. They were going to have the bit of fun after all. The rifle was a beautiful German thing with crosshair sights. I did not then know that in shooting an elephant, one would shoot to cut an imaginary bar running from the ear hole to ear hole. I ought, therefore, as the elephant was sideways on, to have aimed straight at his ear hole. Actually, I aimed several inches in front of this, thinking the brain would be further forward.
So the elephant, the skin is so thick. Even the bullet go in, you don't feel anything. The most, it just feel like somebody biting his skin and pain a bit, then make it worse. The elephant might charge and start to get, because of pain and agony. Now, you did not encroach my territory, but you want to kill me. So I want to take the first move to kill you before you kill me. So you have to go straight to the ear hole, which is the most sensitive, the softened part of it, and go direct to the ear hole, and then might penetrate through the brain and go out to the ear hole. Oh my goodness, it's so disgusting, right? You know, the bullet will spiral through, bam, bam, bam. The whole brain will be boom. Wow, internal bleeding, wow, that kind of death, that kind of torture to the elephants. Very sad, because that time maybe they don't have the technology to kill a big animals like an elephant, so they have no choice to do that. So this paragraph is even getting more and more exciting, thrilling, but very sad ending. Wenpei, are you able to read the next paragraph, please? Thank you. Okay, you can now. Okay, never mind, Fiona. You can now, Wenpei.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
When I pulled the trigger, I did not hear the bang or feel the kick, but I heard the devilish roar of glee that went up from the crowd. In that instant, in too short a time, one would have thought, even for the bullet to get there, a mysterious, terrible change had come over the elephant. After
Kira, I'm just feeling sad for the elephant.
what seemed like a long time, it had been 5 seconds. I dare say he sagged flabbily to his knees. I fired again in the same spot. He did not collapse, but climbed with desperate slowness to his feet, and stood weakly upright, with legs sagging and head drooping. I fired once again. You could see the agony as it jolt his whole body and knocked the last remnant of
Strength. Okay,
strength from his legs. And then down he came.
His belly towards me with a crush. You're lagging, sorry. With a crash?
Oh,
With a crash?
with a crash.
Carry on.
Oh, with a crash
That seems to shake the ground even where I lay. Wow. Okay, thank you.
that seemed to shake the ground.
That where I lay. Thank you. You lag again. Shooting an Elephant by George Orwell. George Orwell is another author who write Animal Farm. If I'm not mistaken, Animal Farm, okay? Now let's go to the question now. Okay, let's do these three questions. Okay, let's do the question here. We got up to how many questions? Wow, so many. Okay, let's do this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Type your answer in the Zoom chat and send it to me. Don't send one by one. If you can send, all send together. If you want to send one by one, by all means, let's do it now. Thank you.
I can't see the words on the screen.
Sorry, you want what you say?
I can't see the words on the screen.
Too small, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
But you can't see, then how do I show you the... Wait, I need to show you two pieces. And the thing is, two pieces is like that. Is it better like that? Is it okay? Can Okay, much better, huh? Okay. Okay, you all can see. Explain how language is used in paragraph 1 to show that the author felt vaguely uneasy. I cannot tell you lah, bro. Fiona, you have to do first before I tell you what. That means I give you answer. Just do it first. Language use, is it how what's vaguely uneasy? Vaguely 就是很模糊，又不清楚，又觉得很不uneasy means like not feeling good not comfortable. 说到第一个字你看到吗？说我跟你讲过了I already informed all of you. Please, I've been doing this for 30 years. I won't kill you. I even used this for my own study in my university before. Every first sentence of each paragraph, you must bracket it, and it's super important. And I'm right now, you see, I told you right. The first sentence already tell you, and Qin Yang and Yuan and Wenbei and Fiona, 不是每天都是这样的哦，不是每个 sentence 是这样。Out of 10个5个里面呢，50% 一定会跟你讲 first sentence 很重要。In fact, mostly 70 to 80%, all the comprehension passage will always depend on the first sentence of each one. Please lah, trust me. 做啦，不要这样这么 stubborn. So when you come in your exam, use the pencil and bracket the first sentence of each paragraph because it will definitely help you. And 最重要，你懂怎么样吗 ？Summary. OK， 我就跟你讲嘞 ，Fiona 文贝跟秦阳听不到。哦，it's good for summary. It's asking what kind of language, how you feel. The author feel because it's 3 point, right? 3 marks there, huh? So this first sentence will tell you what? Somewhere here. Answer? Get it now? The way you look at me 好像阿嬷这样。哦，孙子啊，你在这跟我讲话吗？哎，不要 frown 嘞 ，Fiona，不要愁眉苦脸。
Yeah, what it means by language?
English language.
Like, what does it mean by the use of language in this one?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1，不要看了。
Oh,
OK， 你要看了，来再一次。1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1。看不到了。You gonna kill me?
I don't understand what I was trying to ask. Obviously, I can't understand the answer.
So for example, as if you're using, it's always unnerving to have a crowd following you. What does it mean? 如果你在学校，你忽然间出名哇，你参加红星大奖，哇，你出名，叫每个Fiona，你记得我吗？Do you feel uneasy? Excuse me, yeah, I know I'm very famous. I'm a Hollywood star now. 你不需要跟到我这么近，对吗？
Oh, so they're asking us to like paraphrase the first line or something.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it. OK， 四位宝贝好了吗？我还有剩下10分钟，我要给你 number 8、number 9、number 10哦。还没好啊 ？OK，sorry，不用，don't stress。You see, if you don't practice these comprehensions online, by right you're supposed to do it as a homework. Then you're supposed to give me the answer. Then I go through the answer with you. But you all didn't do right. Never mind. So now I give you this opportunity to do it all now. You need more practice. You know, yeah, how you going to pass the Sec 1 final year? It's a full paper, no, my dear children. All right, 3 more minutes, finish it. I'm going to go question number 8, 9, 10, and then we call it a day, because we still got another comprehension to give it to you, huh? This is B, what about C, this essay, you're supposed to do this essay also, Later you have to tell me which one you're going to do, Please do, please. Okay. All give me the answer already, Won't pay 给了吗? Where is your answer? I didn't see your answer. I saw you, Qing Yang, and Fiona, and Won't pay. Okay, let's go. Question 5. He felt uneasy because a lot of people was following him, from always unnerving to have the crowd following him. I already give you the answer already, you see. They were following him quite closely from ever-growing army of people jostling at my feet. That's one of the language he used to show that he's feeling uneasy. Look at it now, Fiona. So in your exam, in your debates, something like that, what do you mean by the debater, your opposition party, the language you use? Dear judges, my opposition debater used these terms, this phrase, to show that people are not racist. But as a matter of fact, the phrase that they use is very uneasy for any one of us we are listening, because the phrase is black guy or negri. Negri is not a good word to use for Heiren. Expecting him to kill the elephant from where he had no intention of doing so, for no intention of shooting. So he disliked the attention from looking and feeling like a fool. Okay, Qing Yang can accept it, 2 marks, but very short answer. Okay, Fiona, now you understand, you got 1 mark. Okay, also Wen Pei also 1 mark. 2 marks for you, Yuan. Thank you very much. Number 2. No, sorry, question number 6. Do you get clouds, sea of yellow and garish? Got it now. Okay, this one I skip. If you have the answer, then it's okay. If your answer is different. Number 7. The people did not accept him as part of the community. See, they did not like me, but with the magical rifle in my hand, I was more. So the Burmese people still also don't like the British people, because the British is the one who annexed and attacked and took away their territory. Okay, 就是那个殖民地这样。 The people did not accept him as part of the committee, but they decided that the author deserved their attention because he was holding the rifle and then he was about to shoot the elephant. The double did not like Magic Elephant watching. Anyways, my question 7. Okay, Wen Bei 可以 number 7. Yes, Fiona, acceptable. Yes, thank you, Qing Yang. Wow, all your answers are correct. You're done. So now we move on to question number 8. Don't mind. I'm going to shift the paper now to question this one. To 8, 9, 10. If you don't mind, I can't. I can see now. Okay, let's go. 7, we done already, right? 7. Okay, so 8, okay. In paragraph 3, what did the experienced looking Burmese tell the author about the elephant behavior? Oh, this was straightforward. I watched him beating his bunch of grass against his knee with that preoccupied grandmotherly air that the elephant have. It seems to me that it would be murder to shoot him. Ayo, shooting an old grandmother, right? Like the elephant is like old grandmother. Doing harmless thing. Why you going to kill an elephant is so harmless? Yeah, you can tell me that when you get close to you, attack you, but I don't see any aggressiveness in the elephant. What do these phrases suggest about the writer's views about shooting an elephant? Grandmotherly in the show that, okay, it would be murder to shoot him, okay? Let's read on these two answers. Are you done? It's 3:30 already, my dear children. Please submit your answer. 谢谢你们4位大人，大人英明。 Thank you, Wenpei. Thank you, Yuan. Thank you, Fiona. And last but not least, Houston, you've not called. Qing Yang, yes. Okay, let's go for question 8 and 9. In paragraph 3, okay, about the elephant would not be bothered by the presence of a humans being if it's not disturbed. However, he might attack if a human being get near to him. Wow, not bad, huh? All the answer very good. Very good. You understand the passage well. Wow, yeah, good. Wow, yeah, that is scoring for E1, E2, and B3. Okay, good. Question number 9. This one. Let's see how many people got it correct. For the writer represents with grandmother. Not really. I don't disagree with you, like UN for question number 9A. Yeah, I agree with you, number 9B, UN. I agree with you, Wenpei for 9A. 9B will be half marks for me. Oh my goodness, seriously, Fiona, the elephant was so sweet and innocent. 你以为是什么 Disney 的 Hello, I'm Jumbo, nice to meet you. Hi. You think Disney cartoon? Okay. Sorry, Fiona. I won't say you're wrong, but sweet and innocent like old people. 好像那个婆婆这样，对吗？ Okay, but I won't say it's totally wrong. If you write this, it might give you a wrong answer. 9A. Okay. I don't know how to say it, but you're just so cute. I think the answer for Qing Yang one is more interesting. Qing Yang, can you send the answer to the class, please? Yeah, I quite agree with your answer for number 9 too. I want 9-1, Qing Yang. But the elephant were very sweet and innocent like old people. I would say it's so very cute. You remind me of watching Disney. Hello, Mina. You send out, Qing Yang, send your answer to the rest, please.
I just sent it to the rest.
Did you know I didn't receive it in the group there? You ma?
Wait.
Oh, you did. Okay. 不用紧, you did 就好了. So this is the answer, huh? So next week we're going to do question number 10 and complete everything. So we completed question number 10 already, yeah? I'm sorry, 1 to 9. 5, 6, 7, 5. Oh, how many? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, very fast, very slow leh. So next week we have to start, okay? On when? 28, huh? Okay, so what is the 2 consecutive word? So if you can, please do it at home. And then we don't need to spend too much time here. If not, then we have to do the same thing because we got another text to give you next week. So a lot to do.